If you're anything like me, like learning anatomy through sports injuries, this is episode 38. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Let's do some snowboarding. Mark McMorris, February 21st, 2016. Mark is going to try a frontside triple cork 1440 as he goes down the slope here. They say the conditions weren't that great. This is in Los Angeles, so it makes sense. So he's going to take a hard fall, flip over himself, and he's going to be holding the back of his leg, and that is not good if you are Mark. Let's take another look at it, slow it down. So Mark is going to land and kind of go down on his butt and hyperextend his legs. And now both of his feet are in the snowboard, so they're going to get stuck, and that is going to fracture his femur. And we can actually see a bit of a deformity here, and that is not good because his knee is here and his femur is there. And you know, your femur is not supposed to bend above your knee. So that's not good if you're Mark. One more time, just looking at the hyperextension. And so this is very bad if you are Mark, and it turned out to be that way. And so normally we see this and we're like, oh, hyperextension of the knee, that's an ACL. Well, I think in this case, considering his feet were both stuck in the snowboard, as well as the amount of force that he went through his snowboard up into his leg, into his hip, I do think that is what caused the fracture. So excessive force equals femur fracture. And as you can see, this is, again, a bend towards midline of his body above his knee, and that is not good, obviously. So what is the bonus question for the day? So what is closed packed position for the hip joint? It is extension, abduction, internal rotation. Now, I don't know if it really matters here for Mark as far as closed pack goes. I do think it was the amount of force that went through that leg that really went through his knee from his tibia to his femur that caused the femur to give out that way. So what did they do? He had immediate surgery, basically same day, rod inserted into his femur, and you initiate physical therapy basically immediately after this. We've spoken about this before. A bone break in most cases is a better outcome than a ligament break because bones are able to heal a bit faster. They have a better blood supply than most ligaments. So weight-bearing exercises helps with increasing the bone strength, and obviously you want to work on range of motion and mobility. They actually did a lot of water training, a lot of treadmill underwater training here for Mark, which helped with balance and strength while it was low impact as well. They did skateboard training to build his confidence in balance, so kind of similar to a snowboard, so I see why they would do that. And he actually returned 5 months after this injury, and obviously 5 months is a lot better than a year that we see for an ACL. So I really think this was probably best case scenario for Mark as far as an injury perspective goes. He is back and working with Red Bull now, and he's actually won a handful of events. He won an event after he returned, just a little bit after that 5 month rehab. But that's Mark McMorris.